Radical Red is one of the hardest Gen 3 ROM hacks with an insanely difficult Elite 4 consisting of Lorelei, Bruno, Agatha, and Lance, but we'll be focusing on Bruno. He's the second Elite 4 member with two different teams, but it's random which one you'll get. They consist of Zacian Crowned, Urshifu, and Mega Lucario, but we'll make things easy by using Kommo-o, who can sweep both teams quite easily. The moveset you need is Clangerous Soul to get to +2 in all stats, Dragon Dance to boost its attack and speed by one more stage, Poison Jab specifically for the Iron Valiants in both teams, and Drain Punch for everything else. For the nature, you need the Jolly nature to be able to outspeed Iron Valiant at +3 speed. You need any non-negative ability that doesn't hinder Kommo-o, and most importantly, you need the mental herb so you can't get taunted by the Infernape. And if you want to see more sweeps, hit that sub button. We're super close to 1500 subscribers, and with that, let's get on to the sweeps. For the first team, we're going against Bruno's Great Tusk team. Now, this Tusk team is quite difficult to pull off, especially because Great Tusk can crit you and ruin this sweep, but we go for a Clangerous Soul twice against the knockoff and the stealth rocks that comes in. With that, we live on 68 HP, our mental herb is gone, but that mental herb is only needed for the Infernape team. We go for a Drain Punch as Great Tusk goes for Headlong Crush, and then we go for another Drain Punch to kill the Great Tusk. Now, Urshifu comes out. It's either Urshifu that comes out or Zacian, but you should go for a Dragon Dance either way to get to +3, which is where you need to be for this sweep. Urshifu goes for a close combat, and we just go for a Drain Punch to kill the Urshifu. Iron Hands comes out, and he has Fake Out and Ice Punch, but he doesn't really go for the Ice Punch here. He goes for Drain Punch, and 2 Drain Punches from our Kommo-o is enough to kill this Iron Hands. Now the big scary mon Zacian comes in. Now Zacian can crit us and one-shot us, so ideally no crits. And we don't get that here. We get a Drain Punch off to kill the Zacian, and the last 2 mons are very easy to one-shot. We just go for a Poison Jab on the Iron Valiant since we outspeed with Jolly and +3 speed, and finally with the Lucario who megas, we go for a Drain Punch, one shot because it's a Steel type, and that is the first team swept with Bruno. For the second sweep, we're going against the Infernape team. This team is a lot easier to go against in my opinion, and this is where the Mental Herb comes in useful. With the taunt coming from the Infernape, we go for a Clangerous Soul. And now, since we have setup moves in our move pool, we can go for a Clangerous Soul and it goes for another taunt on us. Now, we now are forced to go for a Drain Punch. Infernape has a Focus Sash, so it lives this hit. We get most of our health back whilst it goes for Stealth Rocks, so we pretty much have majority of our health, which is really needed because of this Zacian. Zacian comes out now, where now we have to go for a Drain Punch since we can't Dragon Dance after a taunt. So we Drain Punch to get it over half. Behemoth Blade, if it crits us, we lose, but we get the taunt wall off. We go for a Dragon Dance. We have to live another Behemoth Blade, and now we go for a Drain Punch, and it is a perfect sweep after this. Their Kommo-o comes out. We go for a Drain Punch. We don't kill the Kommo-o, unfortunately. It goes for a Clanging Scales, which we tank because of the Clangerous Souls we set up earlier, and then another Drain Punch to kill the Kommo-o. Now, for the last 3 mons, we got Urshifu, Dark Urshifu this time round, that is super effective with the Drain Punch. We got Iron Valiant, and again we go for the Poison Jab, and finally the Mega Lucario, which we go for the Drain Punch, and that is pretty much how Kommo-o sweeps both Bruno teams. And you know, it's pretty much guaranteed if you don't get crit.